Hello there and welcome to Writers Coaching. We are running the first of a series of events this weekend. It's focusing specifically on the various things that you can do to grow your email list using reader magnets. And what I wanted to do was give a very warm welcome to everybody who's joined the group so far. We will be opening the doors in a few short hours, and so you'll see a notification on your Facebook that says you've been approved to join. That will be in the next few hours. I will show you a little sneaky peek insight just now so you can see the kind of things that you are going to experience in the coming few days, and also get access to our free resource for today. There will be a series of free resources throughout the event. Today's event is a list of reader magnet ideas, so you don't have to sit there thinking, oh, what can I do? There's a whole list for you to pick from. And I'll show you in the Facebook group where to access that and where to respond for all the little parts of the challenge. So there's step-by-step elements to that. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen. If I can find... We may need to go with... we may need to very quickly share my screen with you. It'll have to be the whole screen, so you will be behind the scenes of the StreamYard. So here we go. You've got the full element here. So this is a little insight as to the flywheel, as to how, if we put the focus of your ideal reader in the center, you can grow your email audience. And first off here, this is exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about creating your ideal reader magnet. This uses funnel or landing pages, which sound really technical, and they can be, but the way that we're going to show you is actually minimal technical capability needed. We'll show you step by step how to set up, what to include, etc. Email marketing, so obviously you're building an email list of your ideal readers, you're going to be sending newsletters, you're going to use email marketing. How you can also use reader magnets to build your ARC readers and advanced teams and use your emailer to do that. How you can use newsletter swaps to 5x your audience of ideal readers, and how you engage your social media marketing, your organic marketing, to promote your reader magnet. And this is why we call it a flywheel, because at any point you need a little bit of a touch point on each one to make this spin around and keep your ideal reader at the focus and grow your email list. So that's the whole concept of this series. I will very quickly show you the Facebook group, checking that you can see my screen. Yes, you can, unfortunately. Okay, so this is the Crafting Your Ideal Reader Magnet challenge group. This is where all of the challenge will be run. This, as I've said, is at the moment a free resource, so you can join these events for free. It will cost you nothing, and we include the resources as well. And this is a little thank you to everyone that signs up to our email list itself. In effect, this free resource is my equivalent of a reader magnet, or in marketing terms, a lead magnet. So access this group and you'll see inside, oh, this isn't me going live right now, you will see all the content that we've added thus far. And what I want to do is give you a little rundown on how to access the key points. So there's a, this event is right now. There is at the top, featured, pinned. There are some, there's a member poll. So it gives a sense of the level of capability that the majority of the members are at, so that I can fully understand how I can serve you best over this free event. And we have our guides. So I'll show you the guides in a second. We have a series of guides over the series of challenges. And within each of those, you can complete all the little challenge tasks and make sure that you're moving from newsletter newbie to confidently growing and managing your ideal reader email list. Apologies, I have a little bit of a cold, so apologies if my voice is a little croaky at you. And yes, so let's skip to the guides. You'll find them at the top tab here. We have all the guides here, so 6 guides. We have an introduction. So this is the section that you'll want to be focusing on in the next few days. As I said, we have a bonus resource, so reader magnet ideas for authors. I'll show you that in a second and how you might want to walk through that. I ask everybody, because this is a community, we are helping each other to grow. We are bouncing ideas off each other. We are sharing our products of this challenge to the group in a safe way that helps us be able to tweak. Oh, did you think of this? Oh, did you think of that? So I do invite you, when you've created something, using one of our templates, using our ideas, share them with the group. Then we can answer any questions you may have, but also give you some feedback, reassure you, build your confidence, anything you need to help you get your reader magnet out there, growing your email list. As I say, we have a member poll. I'll just quickly show you that. So where is the poll gone? Here we go. So just a little note, the poll link is here. This takes you straight through. This is, as I said, pinned at the top of the group as well. And essentially, once you've got access to this group, as I say, in the next few hours, there's questions here that help me define where you're at. If we go back to the guides, what we can see is this welcome session. So if you've already watched it, absolutely great. So how do the guides work? So guide 1, you can see, starts here, and each item below is a part of guide 1 until we get to guide 2, which is the following event. We don't need to worry about anything beyond guide 1 at the moment. So this is all about getting to know people in the group and the level of experience you have with reader magnets, email lists, newsletters, social media, digital marketing as a whole. And every time you've completed a task, you've introduced yourself, you click done, and it will give you a little tick mark on the side that says that you've completed those. And when you've completed all of them, it will tell you you've completed all the tasks at the top. You won't be able to, I don't think you'll be able to create a quiz or post, but there will be a bar at the top that tells you how far you've got on the guide, so that you're completing all the steps that you need to take to succeed in creating a reader magnet that will speak to your ideal readers. Without too much further ado, what I wanted to do was also give you an understanding of what we're going to be covering in the following 3 days. So the challenge doesn't start today. This is just the doors opening today. So you can get familiar with what's happening, have a chance to have a think about it in your own time. No need to join me live. I'm not taking any questions during this live. Questions are for the group, and we can have live sessions purely within the group. So this is the only live of the Reader Magnet Method event this weekend that will actually be public. So any questions you ask in further events will be within the confines of the group. So very much a safe space to ask any questions you need. So as you can see, tomorrow, the key focus is going to be on understanding your ideal reader. The key points here is, if you try and talk to everybody, then you will probably miss the mark and speak to nobody. It really does benefit you to have a greater understanding of your ideal reader, and to understand what drives them, understand how you can connect with them. That is absolutely key to essentially everything we do, digital marketing. So it's so profoundly important in terms of even before writing your ideal reader magnet, understand who you're writing it for and why. So essentially that's Friday's topic. There will be further resources released tomorrow for that. And Saturday, we're going to be going through the elements of a compelling reader magnet. So this whole weekend is getting you ready so that in the coming week, you will have a reader magnet ready for the following challenge so that you can incorporate it into the next steps of your digital marketing on the flywheel. So the elements of a compelling reader magnet, the key points here is knowing what's going to resonate. And part of this, I'm not going to go too much into the topic, but part of this is already having an open dialogue and an open communication with people that read your books, who by definition are your ideal reader. People who pay to read your book are your ideal reader. Who is that audience? And what elements do you need to have within that to make them give their email address in exchange for the reader magnet? And the final point is packaging. And that you have as an author, or should be growing as an author, and having that reader magnet consistent with your author brand. So it makes sense that you have something that's recognizably you, something that stands out in a crowded market, in a way that's in line with your genre, but also individual to you. So we'll cover those on Sunday. Key point is, if you want to join us live, you absolutely can. In fact, we welcome it, and we also welcome any questions that you have, because any questions that you have during this event helps me to create the thing that you actually need to help you succeed in growing your email audience. And in terms of that, I just wanted to give you a run through, because you won't be able to see it just yet, a little run through of the resource for today. So this is what you'll find in the guides section of the Facebook group. I will also send details to people that have signed up on the email list. We have a bit of a lag, if you like. There's a good number of people signed up already in the newsletter, but they're not added yet to the Facebook group. So there's a step missing. If you've not already opted into the newsletter myself, you won't get the access details into the Facebook group. So you need to be saying, yes, I'm signing up, because there will be things that I will email to you, and there will be things that I include in the Facebook group. Any questions, obviously, just give me a shout. hello@writerscoaching.com. Or within the group if you've accessed the group already. But if you've signed up and you've not yet received the email, check your spam folder and make sure we're added to the VIP or your whitelist, so that you get the important emails that tell you how to access the resources and the lives. So, little introduction. This is the reader magnet ideas. I just wanted to make sure that you were able to see that in the guide, in the Facebook group, because that's the only place that we're holding this resource, is in that guide for now. So thank you very much for joining us. And if you have not already registered, there is still time. So we are in my time zone, 12:21, which is London time, on Thursday. There is still time for you to join and access all of this and be ready. So get ready for crafting your ideal reader magnet this weekend. You can join the live sessions. They will be available for replay for around 5 days. So if you're late registering, or you're busy at the point that we're live, you can rewatch it in the following few days. Make sure that you have accepted the double opt-in, because what we like to do here is make sure that you actually want these resources. We're not just sending you stuff that ultimately you think is irrelevant to you or spam. We don't want you thinking that we're spamming you. So if you want these resources, get into your email list and make sure that you're double opting in. Please don't sign up a writer friend without their permission, because they may not opt in to the details. If you think that a writer friend of yours will benefit from this, I will include in the next 20-30 minutes, I'll include the sign up details below this video, this live session. Essentially, it's writerscoaching.com/links. There is a sign up to the latest. And as of today, it is Crafting Your Ideal Reader Magnet. In the coming few weeks, that will change, but there is a sign up there and your friend can access that too. So yeah, get in your email, make sure you're joining the Facebook group, because we will be the Facebook group doors will be opening in the next few hours, and everybody will be getting excited and getting in there and introducing themselves to each other and basically making this a success for as many authors as we can, free. Okay, thank you so much. Lovely to see you, and I will catch you on tomorrow in just over 24 hours time.